since the announcement. I have spent several sleepless nights and days in turmoil and agony. I only know I could have never thrown roses to Hitler, and I certainly could never sing for him. Okay, so this woman is comparing Donald Trump to Hitler. Joining me right now, Fox News radio host and the author of The Deplorables, Guide to Making America Great Again, Todd Starnes. And Todd, as we went to break, I was saying to the viewer, you know, I find this so unbelievably offensive. It's offensive to all the millions of people that died as a result of Hitler. I mean, Donald Trump, he's not even president yet, and for goodness sakes, he hasn't killed anyone. I mean, how do they get away with this? How can they, and by the way, she's not the first to make this comparison. That's right, she's not. And you're absolutely right. Donald Trump has not invaded any nations to our knowledge. He has not bombed London, and he has not exterminated millions of people. And it is repugnant and repulsive when people make that comparison. Beyond that, we know that Donald Trump's son-in-law and his daughter are Jewish. So this is just simply disgusting, and it's really indefensible what's happening here. But again, the left, they seem to ignore these smears when they're being directed at conservatives or at least Republicans.
Look,
like
I mean,
Trump.
if I were Jewish, I would be very, very upset that anybody would invoke his name like that, and because that is just, you know, that's just going a step too far. And there should be more outrage. And, you know, people that say these things should be held accountable for it. But it's just okay. It's open season for whatever reason.
It is open season. And here you have all of these entertainers. You've got the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Marie Claire did an expose with one of the Rockettes who used a pseudonym to talk about how they were terrified to be.
Well, at least she was embarrassed enough to use a pseudonym, right? At least she didn't actually.
Exactly. Called him a monster. It's you know, these folks. It kills me because you've got these folks saying you know, it violates our conscience. Well, you know what? For the past 8 or 9 years, you've been having these same entertainers telling Christians that they have to violate their conscience when it comes to business practices. So it really is sort of a double standard when you look at what's happening now compared to what's been happening in the past, you know, 7 or 8 years.
Wild. All right. Well, Todd, thank you so much.
Thanks, Trish.
As always.